heavy.
Oh, dude, mine is minimum.
Only weenies say they're light.
And it's crazy heavy.
Mine weighs like 65 pounds.
I'm not concerned about the weight.
No, I'm actually not. Actually, I like the weight. It's the fact that you can't dissipate any heat.
What we do, they're using.
Yeah, Robertson.
Elias, that extra mass it gives you in a shield charge is awesome.
I agree.
I just don't like the fact that you cannot dissipate any heat in them. That's
Yeah, and you can't stop.
well, once you learn how to move in them, you can.
It's easier to carry the weight on your body than it is to carry it by the hand. I mean, they don't weigh as much. Well, actually, that's what I said. Just to show them Jason has shoulders now. Jason's going to...
Yeah, we're going to be swinging.
Good. Go, two up.
Try that.
Yes.
Morning. This is a lot more. Don't fight with that attitude. Okay?
That was a joke.
Okay. No, don't fight with that attitude. Yeah, you're misunderstanding. You're too easy. She's bored of you.
No.
Quick salutes.
What? Actually, I was here. This one I gotta play again. This is the one I'm following because I can't find it. Well, Leo, I think. Yeah.
Good.
See?
I'm supposed to leave it up until they come close. When it comes closer, I turn it down.
Good. Make contact with it. Okay. No, you came around right here. A little bit, yeah. I mean, maybe a little. Like that. I'm sorry. Bigger smack. That's my hair. You have trouble breathing. Give me some of that quick. I'm covering my head real good. What's that, buddy? My shield has an angle for more likely to get my wrist down rather than go straight up. And when I'm doing that, it's like my shield like real open. So here you see from my face right like that. You raise my shield and back around.
Yeah, there's about 3 or 4 all jacked up on top of each other.
No, a lot of
Probably takes out putting on the ice maker.
Good. What am I going to try and do?
I don't know. Just get it close so I can't.
I told you last time. your shield? Get over here. Who's your shield? Are you sure? I'm sure.
Okay, let's start a second line.
Sorry.
I'll take that.
No, come on back. Practice, not tournament. What do you have on your shield? That's not, your shield just came apart, buddy.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Mind if I fight with this down?
Oh yeah, I mean it'll keep your hand safe.
Damn, you're always breaking. Nothing on the floor.
Yeah.
Big Bill! Let's see if it's come out. Good.
You still here?
Same time. Double? Mr. Double, you both out.
Thomas, stand by your shield.
Take the line.
Two in.
Right, yeah.
Say something.
About the slot.
Good.
You right here? You right here? Right here. Almost like a block.
This is great defense around you.
Yeah. Good.
Good. You're flaying out of it. First one's a little skitty, second one's good. All right, keep it. Sure. Good.
Woo, nice wrap. Nice step around. Huh? Nice step around. Thanks. Good on that.
You know one eye. Nice bump. Your movement's good.
You got it, face. Really? No, I thought you trusted me here. Thank you.
Bagger?
And then
That wrap was really good.
Let's do it. Good.
Are you okay? I hear it. Ow! I'm not coming. I just got off the phone with I figured that's just fucking here by now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right here. Where the armor is not.
Yeah.
Oh! There's no armor.
Yeah. Right up in there.
I don't know. I just do the shot.
Good.
It's your honor, brother. I trust you.
Bear spot.
Good. You got it. Give me the gun. My own sword.
Make me feel a little warm and sweaty inside. Oh yeah, that was late. Yep.
Two lines. Go in. Nick, left-handed.
Line long. Open up the third one.
Third line.
Third, Eric.
Throw the line back. As I can be. You got their calf? I know. Come on.
Hey, let's go.
Ed, quick move. Right here. Almost got it. Oh, yeah, cool. Like,
got the arm. All right, little John, come on, buddy.
Yay!
Let me see those ribs. Good. I know.
Yeah. No, it was fine. I just used block.
First and second. Sorry. Thank you. Not really. Go, Jet. Get some intensity going. Come on. Come on, pump it up. Let's move. Get in there quick. Right. Let's go. Get it done. Okay. T-ball practice.
Alright.
Yeah. First one, I don't know if it was girls, second one was. Let's do it.
There, Nick. Two more in on third line.
So hold your arm up when you fall down. Okay? It's gonna get hit again. About the same, just looks better than
Yes, he does.
Run slide. What's that? Yeah. I think my gorgeous. Now I got change. My head that much. Wind up the connect. I don't care.
Nice, pal.
Your stick's turning full.
Yeah, I know. There's water in there.
Is it just your tip?
Yeah, it should be cool by now. We emptied the ice maker out. Get the
I want to fight with
Pick one step forward and answer louder.
if there's any left.
That's a good spot. Yeah, comfortable. I'm not going to get my camera. Fine, okay. Burial program. Nice, nice.
Well, she was complaining a lot about people walking in front of the camera. I figured it's not going to happen up there.
Is she up there?
Yeah.
Oh. Nice. Oh. I knew I sensed the inches somewhere.
taking the aerial photos.
Oh, definitely on the arm. Got away with blocking one of them.
Try to do that shot.
Yeah, I was just too clumsy. I was way too low and but I did get my shield off.
Oh yeah.
He still got me in the arm.
You get in line.
Yeah, I got 2 running backs. Good. I remember. I'm a little Mike. No, it didn't hit it.
Fabric. Jonathan? Fabric.
Yeah, you were supposed to contact me this weekend.
I emailed you. I put it on the list.
Today, I got it today. I thought we were
That, yeah, that was the second one. The other one was sent back to me. I don't know why.
Oh, I never saw it.
But you hit me
Yeah,
like
You
this.
wouldn't have. It was sent back.
We need to get together.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say I priced it.
Wasn't that low?
$20, $25.
That's it?
Fabric.
Give me 23 right now because that's what I have.
That's fine. Okay, remember. That's fine. That's right there in the cooler.
Thank you, Nishwa.
You're welcome.
Next you guys bring some flax and water next week. That one is live.
Yeah, that was brother Jonathan.
Nice fight,
The guy in the
John.
blue.
John.
The blue.
Well done, Phil.
That's the one you got.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John was sitting on
I didn't think. That's the one.
Oh, I don't know. I feel as though we kept wondering all that.
That's my problem. I'm having a problem.
Why'd you move forward away from the ladder?
That fridge cold.
Why is there ladder water?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the minerals. The minerals.
They call it the allowed amount.
The minerals, man. My sink. Little area. Nice little shiny mineral gloss right there.
I'll be nice. So think of
How you doing?
Well, it was really kind of hard to get up like this. Well, I'm trying to hit it before. It's not really up to it's quite tight.
Roll me on and get something to do. You hit funny hard, but I watched you hit. You getting gone?
Yeah.
Whoever gets the left roll, you both can't get into it. You came in with that snap, that flat, nicely. You're all right. Got that.
I got it.
David versus Goliath.
Way to go, John.
Leo, you're fun fighting with the shield.
Goliath won. Hey, I don't know how you're blocking those legs, but you are, man. But you can't hold it like a heater, man. You gotta punch block, okay?
Okay.
You're holding like a heater. You're holding like a heater.
Go, Jen.
I had to borrow mine.
Yeah.
Still, you should use it right.
More offensive.
Thank you, you're great.
Yeah, a bit offensive there.
Especially at the end of the fight.
Hold forward. Jay, you should take this sword. It's becoming a hazard. Yeah. Any kind of tape or duct tape?
I think
Center it up.
Guys, how you doing, Dante? So we're giving the leg.
Just give him the arm, man. Nope. Just making sure. If you, Leo, if you would have hit it and not drug through, I would have taken it. Okay. But you just kind of went like this and just drug through it. Okay. That's the idea, at least make the contact.
All right.
Your extreme range.
I'm ready. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, they'll kind of put a kibosh on that, wouldn't it?
Quit sucking in the shield.
I know. I thought I hit it.
Stand up.
No, I did that mistake. I felt that mistake.
Good fighting, guys. Nice. How you doing? Ready to get
Good luck at the house, no.
I appreciate that.
Jack, you called Saturday? What's up?
Oh.
Oh, they did.
Oh, really? Friday night.
I know, the skirt throws everyone off. The skirt throws everyone off.
What's you out here? Even metal will work. Either that, same thickness.
Oh yeah, that's just my toy. Nothing critical.
You have any brass? Do you mind that cost?
Yeah. Sometimes that's what it's like. It wasn't a sound that usually get. I don't know. Right in the elbow.
Yeah, I live in Shelburne. Borrowing this. Borrowing this one for Jack. Hey, we have one. Make the other one. Put it away and then we'll break it. Here we go. More of a Christian map. So I can wear his guard. I don't think it would be hard enough for you to step in and say more hit, bud. Okay, no more face pulling. Your arm is in and you're worried about twisting the wrist over. Good. For the wrap, I can tell. Hit me like that was damn good, but I saw his thumb. The whole entire time we watched you throw it and I saw the thumb. I'm like, no. Bad about it. He hit it good and solid. Slap me. Slap me. Pretty bad.
Arm. Maybe not.
So are you. Oh, sorry. One arm. Ready? Yeah, I'm down to one arm, no legs. Good job. These guys are reaching. I mean, it's kind of iffy. I mean, Meridian was eight belt. No. That's what Will said with him about lighting for royalty dinner. Good moving that last one.
You were sitting there like this, Nick.
Determined to get you.
Punch out the shield more.
Through the wrap.
Yeah, but too close to your body, punch out the angle.
I had timing. It would have spent forever fighting.
Was that hill where I went like that?
Get some water, Leah.
Was it? It felt like it because
Of course. I'm trying to get it. Maybe you guys go from fight, I'm trying to get you guys. Okay.
no, I went like that. Nice press.
Oh, deja vu.
Pop your arm. Okay. Keep it. Keep it. Yeah, keep it.
No, I just flipped
I got sucked into a stupid movie last night. You gave me bad news. Day of the Dead. Kind of like, it's the one where they're trapped in the mall.
Pretty open.
And like, it didn't really bother me much, and I slept, and every time I heard noise, I started waking up. It's really depressing. At the end, like, they get away on the boat, yeah. There's something to think about. At the end, they start playing the credits, and they just go,
Yeah.
right now you might. That's how the movie ends. I'm like, that's so wonderful.
a nice happy storyline.
Exactly. Excuse me, I'm sorry. A bit about myself. Oh, man. Got it.
Water?
Yeah, bad trade.
Good try. Wait careful to turn up like that. Especially as a lefty, if you're not used to him coming in on the side.
I'm trying to poke that.
You arrested?
Work conform.
That's the one I was waiting for.
Make sure you get your legs up, otherwise you're going to get a pop there.
I'm going to fight you again.
behind the tree.
You've been in here quite a while. Roasting on both? Roasting on both?
Oh, yeah.
Real one of them. It's kind of sticky, but I'm not feeling it.
What have you been eating, man? No, okay, no. What have you been eating? You've been out there a long time.
I've been eating Cheerios. They're like Cheerios, but for heroes. You gonna put an end to my reign of terror? Yeah. What about the help? You hit, girl? Said it was light, but... You're great. Are we gonna keep doing this? Are we gonna break into groups or what?
Oh, dear God, look at you guidance.
Down here, you're in charge.
We're back. I'm happy.
We'll do is we'll keep doing this, and then we'll run the line. One person sit. We'll go through. We'll have somebody stop fighting 5 minutes. They have to sit. They have to kill the other person in like 2 minutes, or
Sorry.
kill them. And then drop.
Yeah, right on.
The line. So that way, so we get the line moving quick. We have some.
Sorry, bud. After that.
Go to
Didn't mean to hit you there.
I'm thinking basketball.
Yeah, it won't happen again. Okay, maybe.
Good.
Sure.
I was letting you have the meat.
None of that would hurt. Keep your arm. Keep the arm. Yeah. Get your coat, you don't throw a shot through, John. Now I'm done for.
Grab the leg on.
Get the arm.
It's over.
Nice fight play all the time.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How many players do you get? Don't want you to get beat up. Standard yard. 8? Standard yard.
I think it might have been guard.
Shooting guard, guard. Forward, power forward, forward.
I am a black boy.
And it's the standard categories and assistants.
In your lap. I am? No, it's not. Black players.
Nice crack.
Sorry, brother.
Like I said, if anyone I want to cheat against, I'm tired of losing to Rook.
Football? Oh, dude. Football. I was 10 football.
You're in now.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Behind you.
It's awful noble and
Since I did the picking.
yeah.
Could we make it another day, maybe?
Game started Friday?
Fly out.
Okay.
Oh,
There Friday.
I work a football game Friday.
Okay.
All right. Do you have a second that somebody you want to draft for you?
Me?
I'm
Or is
related
they
to
going to
you.
be there?
Mercedes didn't answer my phone call, and Jack got to anybody. He doesn't
You have
Walker, Deegan said he's playing. His sister, a friend of ours from Canada.
I haven't
You shoot for the league that time? Huh? That right hand.
one in your eyes.
Under Armour cap.
Probably what to call going for
UnderArmour.com. I'll tell you a friend.
I'm not right now. I just don't want to die yet. Just let you.
Like good?
Yeah. First one was good too. I just didn't want to die yet.
Okay, that's cool.
Getting in the edge.
Tell me sooner next time.
All right, no problem.
Is that, you can keep your leg and I'll take you out. Which one you want? Alright, what's more?
Are you sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you, hey, on that same shot, you got my helm.
Huh?
On that same shot, you got my helm.
Okay, then it's a double. We're out.
Get back in. We'll see you out there.
Ken, you don't want them to fight no verse?
No, I didn't want it.
It's okay. You were watching, it was cool.
Well, yeah.
Damn, I got something. You should have.
Yeah. They actually what's
What's gonna happen? Shoot, the word of the night. That was a flop shot.
I feel so sorry for
Yeah.
Come back in line, bro. He's 1 2 line, bro.
What's that? tomorrow.
No, we're just gonna go do it. We got a lot of vacation. Yeah, for what area? We can get it for area. Five, move it up.
No, I'm waiting for the drill. Not enough on it. Most of the shield both times.
I guess you're open for one.
No. 2 lines.
Oh, I gotta find some Smith's thinner than this. Do you have any small files by chance?
Not a drill, but
Why did we drop down to 2 air?
oh wait, you know that. You're right. Can you flex?
Well, let's do 3 because we're going to do a drill pretty soon. Okay.
You're out there.
What I'm doing every time, I'm doing something that's getting your muscle.
Don't let me do that. That's what's getting you loose. That's why you're just not like.
No wonder I've been having problems. Thanks, man.
Oh, nice!
Don't play cake spikes.
Sorry. They got 60 got there, bro.
Same club was fighting on the window. He bumped him with his belly.
It's falling.
Next 2.
Shoot more this way.
It's a blow, I apologize.
For you, this is
That shot over the top. Okay, I got that last one was coffee. Yeah, hey, we just went. Get over the top of your head. That's all the corners you do there. No, I just went like that.
all right, finish up the line. We'll take a short break for some drill stuff.
Sure? Shot. Just right. Just right. Oh, yeah. I was like, it's not like
John.
don't run either. Okay. Oh, good job. Oh, your last fight? Yeah. Okay. Dang it. I want to give one more. Yeah, no. We want the double.
Yeah. And it would yeah, I'm shooting all those straps will
Are we on the line here or what? That's right. Yeah. No, take your stuff off. What? Take your stuff off.
Good? Sure.
You're getting there. A lot of it's learning to utilize the arm. I think. Good. Yeah. Know that. No, you're not overusing it. You're relying on your sword. I caught your arm.
Probably me too. This is my very first tour. This is my very first tour. Fighting channel. Yeah, love you. There we go. I have my metal cuffs on. That's one thing.
My gloves are shot.
That thing where you step around, if you come around the other side,
You pushed me down.
dude, it was above. After my shield side, down your shield for your sword, and so I just threw under my shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do
I get ready what I did. I did.
You moved around pretty good.
Punch.
Right.
And that's when I was like, I was standing there going, because that's the thing, I'll go into the fight and I'll be like, this is not fight. I won't look at it. And then right when I got here, I'm like, shh, and I saw it go clack. I'm like,
Last one.
that move I did.
You died enough that
Yeah, no, I was just.
Yep. Oh yeah. You can break the eyeball.
Okay.
Your stick was right there.
No.
You ready? Scoot the line down a little bit more.
Scoot the line this way back. Let's not get getting up the wall.
That's not gonna matter at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
Good. Ah, good.
What's up? Yeah.
We get the end line? Yeah.
Find all of us
I'll be right there in a second.
This is a great part when you learn stamina and also efficiency itself.
Everybody gets each play. Come on, Isaac!
Rachel. Come on, Rachel, get in on him.
That was off your sword.
Osric, fight!
You got me in the chest. Yeah.
Good, Rachel. Good job. Nice job.
stand right there. Get up there. Head it. You get it.
That's not gonna work.
Got it. That's a good shot.
I was working on this shot. That instead of
Don't complain about it. You get it next time, you got to do it.
Got me in the back.
You don't need a wall for it.
Okay. Comfy?
I mean, it's good if you do, don't get me wrong. But you don't got it.
no. Nice one, pal. You're almost done, Oz. Come on, get on your feet. Let's go.
Oz, way to not let me circle around you.
He didn't let me get on the side this time.
Yeah.
Guess the giant marks I put on his ribs 2 weeks ago.
I saw him run against the shield when he got
Didn't manage to get together on the edge a couple times. So.
still up.
You're not done yet, Ozzy. Come on, suck it
Turn
up.
around. Come on.
One more. You got 2 more. 3 more.
3 more fights. Come on, Oz.
Do it, Oz.
Go!
Susan, do it.
Come on, Ozzy. Settle down and get into it.
You still got Dante and his grace.
Good fight, Jay.
Hurry up.
Let's go. One more fight, Ozzy.
Let's go.
No, wait.
Go. One more fight, Ozzy.
Shield is
No,
It's your bonus fight.
Come on, aggression, you two. Go, Ozzy. It's your last one. Go up, put it. Very good. Remember, the fight doesn't stop when you let someone. Keep hitting them.
Hang in there, almost done.
Come on, Ozzy. Quit throwing arms.
John, you don't get a shield from Robin's shield.
Go, Oz. Good job, Osric.
Nice one, Oz.
First 2 in.
Next 2 in. You're up. Dante. Dante, you're up. Dante, you're up.
Dante, you're back here.
Yeah,
the next starting line goes up.
Don't fish an arrow. You're his last fight. You're like this. Ready? Go. Are you getting shield ready? Because if not, you got to bump over there for the ball.
You know what? That was good. I heard it. Good.
Next up.
Next. Now I'm bringing my buffer up. Ready? Let's go, bro.
Okay, concentrate.
Did I overstep that? No, you're fine.
You're allowed that one step. You just have to come back after that shot. Yeah.
You're fine. I need a shield. Because I can tell anything from my back. Oh, good then. Good job. Look on goes first one.
It's all right. Sorry about that.
Ah! God!
Fine.
Okay? Yeah.
It's more than, you know, like
Yeah.
this thing off the baseball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No equipment, just
Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah. Nice one, Joe. I can tell I'm getting in tight. Come on,
guys. Good. All right, 2 new ones. You got one more. I'm sorry, you got one more. I'm in the barrel. You're not going to the shield. Yeah, there's your shield in the barrel. That's it. That's your shield in the barrel. Good job, Osric. Front 2. Is that good on your arm?
Like
Let's talk about it. You're in the hole. You find everybody now. John, all right, buddy? It's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Lock it up, Leo.
Yeah. Second arm gets shot. I need to figure out.
Come on, Leo. I'm sucking it in. First time you don't bite the ground. I'm in. Go, John.
Yeah, you're the last one in line, right? Okay.
Right. That's a weak in the body, right?
He's right behind you. So he's the last fight. Because I'm next in the barrel, so I know.
Huh?
No.
One more. Leo, hang in there.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, wait, if I put you in front of me, you don't get good. No, I was
Two more.
My problem.
You'll get right after I go in the barrel.
Good job, Leo.
No, he has a bucket. Want to jump in front of me? Yes. All right. Hey, Nick, one more fight.
One more fight, Nick.
Sorry about that. Come on, Nick. Work. Keep moving. The little guy, move around. Good job, man. Good job.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
movie gets nice. You got it? Okay. We're hurting some muscles.
Good.
Rusty, I got the thing on the back.
Let's see me in the wrist. Oh, good.
Nice shot. Good. Very good. Hey. What's that? Just put the shield in you.
Keep your head, little John.
Does that sword? Yep.
What's in the tip? Okay. I thought I hit one. Yeah.
Hey, calm down. Practice.
Right down. Skip. Shield.
That sword over, Joey.
Come on, Osric. Go one more. A couple more. Go one more, John. You got it. You're like two more. Got two more. Two more? Two more. Yeah, two more.
Come on, Nick. Sword with it.
And you hit him in the shield. He's next in the hole. Yep.
You're turning the barrel.
Yeah, just turn the barrel.
Ball, Don. Push back.
Come on.
So you're out, little John. Huh? He's in the hole. You're in the hole.
You know, we can make a set of pattern golf, like, so it's so full golf, and just swap off there.
It's not like we don't fit the same armor anyway. Like, with the exception of our tight helmet, you're going to
I can't get my normal on. I can't get it.
Even when he's tired, he's like,
My helmet on. I can't make it.
certain parts won't get on. We're going to have to cut that.
Good.
I feel like I love Nick.
Let's stick it in your nose. Come on, back. Huh? No, the grill. Matthew? It's in the straight. You got real hard. I got popped one to my grill. Took shots. You know, took shots, Rich. That's what I heard. Does he ever talk to you again?
No, Isaac, keep your head in there. Keep going, brother.
Hinges out right there. Ready?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If he gets that 100.
Isaac, move around. Don't stand in one spot.
I want to make that
One way, pick away.
That's that in the face. Hit him. And then he flat snapped him in the face right after that.
You gotta love that. Leave it in the car. Maybe, I don't know. Move around. Circle it. Last one.
No, Bill Jones, let me do 2 more after you.
Stop kidding people like that. Caesar.
Go, Isaac. Keep your head up. You got it, buddy. You're almost done.
I'm in your last fight. Come on, move around. Put it up.
Hey, do him, Rachel. Hey, do him.
One more.
Fight smart. Push it, Aiden. Push it, Aiden. Relax, okay? Breathe, man. Breathe. Come on. Let's go, Isaac.
I'll sit up there all night. They don't get the fight.
Push it back.
You're good, bud. You're good.
Good.
I just want to talk.
Get him on top.
Straight up or do bad? What's worse?
Good.
Yeah,
It's surprising you took care of that last fight, dude.
That's how I was talking about. I've been resting. Come on.
Good.
Come on, Fly.
Go, Audrey.
Come on, Oz. Back it up, back it up.
Very good, Rachel. Two more after this one, Sly, and you're done. Yeah, good body.
One more after me, Fly.
Body shot block, huh?
Dad.
You know what you're doing? You're overextending it out like you look at you there. And what you're doing is you're bringing it up too much.
I'm moving it around too much.
This right here is like if you're throwing a shot at me, punch the basket you're throwing here, I'm doing that.
Nice.
My bad.
Look around. Who's in now, Phil? All right, Phil, come on.
Bro, I'm never gonna call you shot.
No, because I didn't know if they caught field or not.
I don't know either, man. Unless you mention something to me in the middle of the fight, I'm never gonna tell you that was good. Because you're not that new. Yeah,
Let's save your spot.
Go, Chad, push it through. Come on.
Just his leg.
Oh, the big thing is like again?
His leg. And my arm. And my arm.
Help you. And the kitty.
Your piercing's still there?
Good job, guys.
What about this?
That's a nice one. It is.
He loves you a lot.
And the ability to flip the body.
You let borrow my
Hey, bro. Yeah, brother. Good shot, dog. You got
Right here. Slide place for that last fight.
I busted the chin strap on my performance. And didn't fix it on Wednesday, so I brought this out and then I had to modify my gorget to fit under this. But now it doesn't fit under this. Which sit out too much and fit into there.
Good leg.
The back.
Oh, not a full more.
2 more. Or 3 more.
Remember that.
Oh, I gotta go down now.
Nice, pal.
I used to do it.
Alright, I'm next. I'm not getting my ass kicked.
It'll do that well.
I need to
Pull it back. Feel that on your pull it back when I drop there. Hopefully you walk into it. I push those. I would. I like my I felt that one. No, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, actually, I'll try not to hit the floor. Use my shoulder if you need it. Good! Hey, you want to borrow?
I'm okay?
Nice, brother.
This part here, and up there in the elbow. Goes in the elbow.
Good. Yeah. There you go.
Left line.
Be aggressive. Good on that.
I don't know before or after. Good job.
Good.
Nice, Joey.
I'm gonna start calling you Yoda.
Oh, here's that little monkey guy on Bloodsport.
Break it up. Go.
Sit there like this, guys.
Pick it up.
Take away that.
Good job.
Coming in 3 more.
Come on now.
I'm telling you, I'm coming in.
Yeah, you two are the only ones who
Yeah, we'll throw Adam in. I thought it was only 1 or 2 after me. What's that? No, there's a whole bunch of people.
Come on, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Good job.
Aaron, how much do we have left in your line, Aaron?
Just him.
You got plenty of time left. It's only 9.
Yeah, but he wanted to do All right, guys, take your helmets off.
Hi, Aaron. What you doing over here?
They're in the garage.
Oh, in the garage?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right. As long as I know where it's at.
All right, we're done. It's like
What? That's not right.
You should get your turn.
Come on, Elias. Get in there.
Come on, Elias. Elias will make it.
I want a piece, Elias.
Joel. Let's go talk to the troops.
It's time. We gotta move on. Hey, Will. Will, when they're done here, you do your pulse thing you want to do.
Thank you for letting me use your shield.
Dad was saying, like, you jumped up and you down and hit.
Waiting when you're trying to see. You got a lot of
Fucking Yoda, man.
Alright, who feels that they do pulse charges good?
I don't like stopping your edge.
Okay. Alright. Enthusiastic. That's called the charge. Now, who doesn't understand the purpose of pulse charges? So the rest of you guys are covered. So Wednesday when we say pulse charge, you're going to do it right, right?
That's right.
Fisherman. Any demonstrator here? I see it. Chad, what is the confidence thing with the full trade that you got to I'm okay at them. I usually get those coming back out. Coming back out.
Never come back out the same way you came in. Nope.
You're pulsing with the line. All right, now, who's pulsed in teams? Raise your hand. That explains it. You got to pulse in teams. That way you don't have to cover side, Chad.
If you're going by yourself, it's dumb.
All right. We'll cover pulse charges with you individually. Okay. The rest of you guys, next week, I think we'll go into more of the fundamentals. I want you to start focusing on doing the pulse charges in your lances, lance commanders. You know, when you're in the static battle, if you're in the cavalry response, let's start calling some of the pulses. Who's our skiers? Raise your hand. All right. Well, you two, when they pulse, you guys got to run around and go catch it and shoot the spear. Are you a spear now?
I don't have a spear. Hey, you said you want? I have a blank. We need to come over a little bit tonight.
Somebody for children. Just all right. So we're gonna move into column charges then, because that's something I think we really do need to work on. All right. So who knows about column charges? All right. Now, since you raised your hand over there, when you die, which way do you die?
On them!
No, out of the fucking way. All right, so you're a problem child. All right, John.
We know that.
John, Morgan, did I get you? All right. The defensive guys. All right, you two, I want you to face that. All right, so these guys in our static battle, because you know, really on an open field battle, it has to be the column charge is only effective on static troops. All right, so in every situation, it's the same when you use a column. So you might be moving, going, I need a column, and I want you guys to hit there. And the idea behind that is the number of guys to penetrate a point to bust up their line. It might be to create a hole, or it might be to disrupt the momentum of the unit. Okay, so these two were just told in the backfield that, hey, you're the column team, and your job is to bust a hole between these two gentlemen here. All right, because you know, on a column, just like a regular charge, when you're busting through, you don't hit straight onto the guy, you hit in between the gap. All right? Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. All right, so these two, their objective in the front rank is going to be different. The guys behind them is going to be different than them, because these guys are going to create the hole. So they're going to hit, one's going to push this way, one's going to push this way, and then the guys behind him, like let's say I am behind Joe, is I'm going to go between these guys. Alright, so let's form up, we're going to walk through. Alright, ready? Alright. Number 2 says, go! Alright.
That's sound effects.
Now, the idea is, you know, these are the two comps. They're going to run straight forward, right? Everybody understand that? So they go through, and their object is to see. So the guys in the back can go through. Now, the second rank of guys might have to actually help be a pusher, but they're not going to push behind. So, no, let's go up and we hit Kane. All right. Now, I'm not going to push this way in front of Kane. I'm going to push on the back side to create that hole. Now, if I get killed or Joe gets killed, which way do you die, Joe? Out of the way of your friends, because you do not want to be the speed bump and get stepped on and create a hole. All right. So you die to the sides, or if you get hit and Kane hits me and I'm the charging guy, I just need to just die this way.
Conversely, if you see a column charge and you can knock that first guy in front of the other guys, it works.
Yeah, that's what the spears will do. They're going to pound you because you're going to be running forward. The spear's going to shoot, and he's not going to shoot at your head if he's smart. All the experienced shield guys are going to shoot at the bottom of your shield, so you go like this. All right. So when I get hit like this and I can't go forward anymore, instead of trying to recover myself because I'm not a professional football player, I'm going to just die this way.
You can leave that open.
So the second rank of guys will hit the next guy. Does that kind of make sense, guys? Yeah. All right. These guys like 20 times in this.
Basically, the front
jump.
people are the can opener.
Now,
Jump. You go in there, you do something, and you get hit like that, you get killed. Just kick off and fly sideways.
yeah,
Because you hitting the ground is going to be a lot nicer than the guys behind you running over the top of you.
yeah, and you didn't disrupt the maneuver because this is where you got to take it for the team. Now if we have a third ranking guy, so Joel's our front man. Joe is the guy stuck behind him, and I'm the third guy. So we're gonna go through, and we're on the right side, so we're hitting king. Boom. Joe pushes this way. I push this way. My job is to go through.
Do not stop and do not swing.
Now, you can do a column with two guys, a row of one, which really, their effect is really just going to push to the side. And what does that leave open? The opposite side that you're pushing against. So it's a bad situation. But it might be necessary on, let's say, His Grace, they're a killing pocket, and His Grace is on the end of the killing pocket. And our goal is to bust the killing pocket and get through the side. So we're going to run through, and Joel is going to hit His Grace. He's going to hit him here, and I'm going to push through too, so the rest of the guys can filter behind us around the corner.
What kind of weapon do you have? Do you have a shield at the back of the
Yeah, you're going to send shields in the front two ranks. The third, fourth rank could be, great sword, Madu, spear, because if you get a third guy back and he's got a spear, and in the way we do combat, we have death from behind. If you get a loose spear guy in the back, he can go kill a bunch of guys from behind at 8 feet away. All right.
So the first guy's not even going to be swinging.
Yeah. Now, so we could do a 3-man front or a 4-man front. 3-man front kind of sounds kind of weird because what does the middle guys do? Well, that's the thing. His job, like your front man, he's going to run into the most resistance in the back field. And he is stuck. So we're running through, boom, boom, boom. They hit their guys. I get back here. It's very likely that I'm going to get smashed up bad by 4 guys. Easy. Because they're just going to collapse in on us. So my job is to pick a side and push. And die out of the way. Because when I die forward, I take up ground space that no one's standing in, and I created a gap. Now the 4-man front is going to just do just like a 2-man front. 2 guys are going to hit here, 2 guys are going to hit here, as the other guys are just filtering through and pushing a bigger hole. Ideally, the 4-man front, I don't think is going to be as effective unless it's a really loose line. Your Grace?
One thing we're going to be careful with, guys, is zombie charges. Very careful of that. I mean, if you're dead, push for a second to get the guy out of the way, but don't keep pushing.
Yeah, don't go through going to the 6th rank, getting hit 20 times knowing it's all okay because you're dead already. If you get hit, take your step and just fall the hell out of the way. Because it's unfair to your opponents and unfair to you because you're compromising our honor, really, as a team.
Good way to get hurt, too.
Yeah, because there's going to be a guy with a big damn hammer waiting in the backfield for you. And that's his whole fucking war right there. Smash his tent, the tent taking.
Why that they start hitting everybody else harder too.
Yeah, exactly, because we're all rhinos at that point.
That one guy can make it suck for the rest of us.
Just something I've noticed I do and a couple other people have done too is when you make that contact, don't just push with your arm. Get your feet on you and keep on moving. Have a bad habit of stopping and start pushing on.
Yeah.
That's all people do.
Keep your feet barrel in. You're in the front row. The one thing you got to remember is your job is not to swing a stick. Your job is just to push. And chances are, and it sucks, but you get picked to be in the front because you're special. Well, I didn't say special that way, but if you want to take it that way, but you're probably gonna die, and you're gonna have to be okay with that.
Die well.
Now let's talk about you're the front man. All right. Now, like the company, for those guys that are in the company, we're gonna have individual guys assigned to be column people. And when we call for a column, those people are going to leave their units and get into the column.
All right. Get the big shields.
Now, the front guys, they're going to get educated, and you guys are right now, is in the idea of what do you do when you're the front man? Well, as a commander, I don't have to sit there and run around, look around the whole goddamn line to find the guy in blue to point you at. All right? So I'm going to tell you, hit the line over here. And the front man, he's going to have to look at a couple things. He's going to have to look down the line. you know, when you get guys like His Grace and Osric stand next to each other, they're two big guys and they're a lot harder to move, right? So we want an easy target. So, you know, we might find Joey standing next to His Grace. Now, Joey's he's so small, His Grace can fire over. But he's the easier one to move than the other one. So he's going to be a bigger path of resistance. So if I have an option, I'm going to hit the guy next to Joey, and Joey's going to be on my left side and go to the next guy. You know, so you're going to look for those odd things. You know, you can always look for a lefty and a righty next to each other, which, you know, you're going to have to be, it's going to have to be pretty obvious. Their sword's going to have to be up in the air. But really, there's another opportunity.
Or look for guys fighting spear.
And even if you can't find somebody like Little John's side, like if somebody like if Pell was right-handed, me and Pell sitting next to each other, that's a good gap to shoot for too, because our shields are not lined up well.
Exactly. So you don't go for the biggest guys. You go for the small guys. Go for the easy pickings. Because our objects is what? We're moving the hell out of our way.
Hit the weak spin out.
Yeah, we hit the weak spot. Big guy will die sooner or later.
Never.
I'm assuming the same thing holds true that you do in football, where you get to get center of gravity down low too, so you're not easy to.
Yep, charge your principles.
Not pushing through your arms. So for your first guys that come in, because you're not swinging, one of the things you can do, especially if you're coming in, doesn't matter who it is, come in higher, especially your shorter guys like Grace and Oscar have this problem. But you come in, you don't really necessarily need to push like that. If you just push this back here and you start clicking into it, this actually blocks a lot of the shots that you get swung at. So you stick that right behind your head and you just keep driving.
You know, so you want to push, and what he's saying is you're developing more force pushing up than you are pushing this way. All right, and you know, and it's just like when we talk about charging. That's the rules there. You charge, you hit low, scoop up, and go through it. All right. So so you're looking for a target. Your commander says, I need a column, hit right across over from us. He goes pissed. Somebody brought up the fact of the spear. So, you know, you will, you know, if you have a spearman next to Joey here, you know, hey, that spear guy's the right-hand side. You push him out, and it's even better because he doesn't have much to swing at your ass. You know, and now, so you're looking for easy targets. You start thinking about this when we're in the melees, and if we create a column, apply this. All right. Now, when we get to bridges or like a gate battle, we're looking for a weak point in their line. Now, it very possibly could be in the center. We might have to send a column down. Now, is that the most effective situation? At that time, it very possibly could. It might be the sucky choice, but it might be our ripest lemon to deal with. And we might have to do it. So that is an option if you're given that option. But otherwise, more than likely, you're going to be hitting the second guy in or third guy in on a killing pocket from the end to push it back and disrupt that line. Let's see, what else we have? Oh, all right. So we got target acquisition, direction of what we're supposed to go to do. Now, the other thing to think about is like we're in this column again. Joel's in front. So now we're going to walk up. You're going to hit Frank. Joey, you're just going to be the second Frank. Push. So boom, boom. Someone else push King. We're all going this way. See how we part this way? That is the object. So I'm the third guy. I don't go straight to the back. I come in and I push this way. Because if you think about it, you know, we're spread out and we push the line back 2 feet this way, 2 feet this way, which in an ideal world it would be perfect, you know, and it would always happen. But the opportunity of that happening is there. And you think about a 4-foot gap. Me and Pell, after we see that happen, we could run through right through there while the spears are fighting a cone of fire. So remember the rule, you die to the side that you're running to. You get killed before you get there, you die to the side in front of their line. Third thing, you hit your target appropriately. Don't go big guys and try to see how big your dick is, especially you, Chris. It's not a big dick contest. You know, that I can level that guy. You know, big guys fall to that really big. It's like, you know what, take out that little guy. You know, Frank, His Grace is not going to take Joey as his target as much because Joey's so short, you know, he might trip over him. You know, I mean, it's funny, but it's true. And then the big guy's on his ass because he hit a stump. So picking your target appropriately. The other is direction. You get through, you keep pushing your side. Your goal is to make a hole for the guys behind you. If you're still alive, start killing guys. You hear reform, you reform.
Into the column?
No, you reform with the amoeba at that point. Because the object is everybody gets in. Alright? You reform with your unit. If you're tied up fighting somebody, you're probably stuck and just take him in. But if you get free, give it the unit. What?
When you reform, do you back up or stop?
If your unit's yielding to reform and you can get back to your unit and it requires you to back up, get with the unit. Because what's our number one rule? 6 to 1? The Duke dies. So if your one is to get out, to get with the 6, we're going to be a bigger benefit in the overall strategy of that battle. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people utilizing us breaking open like that though out on the field, but like once we do break them open, there's people behind us trying to go in too. I haven't seen that a lot.
You mean on a Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing.
I understand that.
Yeah. You have to even have a backfield. And it's really training in numbers is the big thing, and it's really difficult. So, you know, when you are that column, you know, just stay focused on the fact that, you know what, my job is to bust this open right now. It's simplified.
Okay.
All right. So this next Wednesday, you know, you get the opportunity, and we're creating the columns. Take advantage of that. Start thinking about these things. Just to kind of remember these things. To pass on to those guys that don't show up. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Do you have anything to add here?
Also, you talked about that. If we want to, on a Wednesday, if we want to see how effective we can be at this, we can do it.
Yeah.
Instead of a whole unit in. It's something we can try very well to get practice into it. Also, another separate note, we've been doing this, what are we calling it?
Yeah.
The Fukula.
Yeah, the Fukula?
As you guys know, we're doing it pretty well. I know a lot of people are going, why are you guys doing that stupid? Well, it's actually pretty effective because they stop. They really do, they stop. They're not just running us over. They're not running us over. And I think we get some shields and more training with it. It actually does work. I mean, it's a good thing to use in a resort when we need it. It works. Especially if we have to hold position for a while. It's a great thing to do. I know it sucks for Jay and Charlie there last week because we were down on the ground line.
It works a lot better as an unexpected tactic.
Yes.
If it's something they're not familiar with and we do it, it surprises them. They're going to run into
Or we do it right as they hit.
right as they hit.
We did that one time.
Jay surprised me.
We did that one time. You called it right when they hit us, like you went there last Wednesday. They called it right as we hit. We dropped. Too bad they called the hold because we about had it.
Which, you know, and to give it a little bit of a benefit, we tried it in Tucson, and after the guys kind of figured it out, it was effective in some situations. Just like any strategy. I mean, it's only going to be effective so far. And executed right does create a good situation. You know, so, you know, and I think the point is remember that that's one of the plays in our book that you may use if your unit has decided to do that at the wall.
If we have to hold land, it's good to stand and they're coming at us. Drop into it, especially. What's that?
You need to practice being in full formation.
I agree.
I'm serious.
I agree. Especially for those Roman dudes. Greek guys.
All right. So take note of that. Remember it. Get the Roman guys.
The Greek guys. The guys from Artemis. Okay.
Oh, okay, guys.
Oh yeah. The guys that march and step.
Romans, Greeks, they're all like, whatever.
Hey now. All I know is they all slept with boys.
I thought they were Macedonian. Yeah, but only if they have a lot of... Is that what happened to you?
You know you enjoyed that. Bad experience.
Well, we should on next Saturday. Have up here.
All right. So any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
How does the column charge stand against the cooler?
I think it's penetratable.
Is it?
It's on an angle.
A lot of
You
it's
just
going
got to hit an avenue.
A lot of it's going to depend if you go straight forward, if they hit that middle guy and they're smart and they try and shear, or if they just stop. Because
You know,
we caught a couple of them where they just stop.
It's going to be you're gonna column charge and a left oblique or right oblique.
Okay.
You're not going to go straight in because that's the idea behind it is to prevent a charge straight on.
A 1-1 column charge?
No, the problem with, see, that's the thing with the single column thing is you're sending your guys off to get killed. It's like that one guy, and you're in a line, he goes off and charges in a lorry and gets beat the hell out of him from 4 other guys because they're like, it's the stupid tax they charge you.
because it happens so often.
You know, so the single, you have 2 sides open to get attacked.